Newbee's turn to pick.
Antris in the jungle hasn't used the smoke. It looks like he just wants to use the creeps for now to maintain some lane control and try and get KP as level 2. Once that's level 2, he can go jungle, but the problem is he's going to get ganked.
Oh, he's trying to TP out as a sneaky one, but it's not going to work, mate. Tries it. Right mid lane. And Sven, he just skyrocketed to the top of the last hit shot. How? I think he must have taken that large cap stack to build up for himself. Down at bottom, Chuan dropping low, and with the whip ball, Loda with EGM. Putting the kill back onto that Enchantress.
Sometime in the next 3 to 5 minutes, because otherwise Newbee are just going to start pulling away in terms of overall power.
Now, what do you think about the Iron Talon as well?
By the way.
There we go, Stirring Chains gets the tower. Sure enough, Howl will try and sprint away, but can't stop him in his tracks. Now, Newbee, who's their bio with?
S4 he's right behind S4.
Oh, they might wait for Moo's ulti to actually wane, and Akke, his Invis wearing off, so look elsewhere for now. Mid, Taka, he's caught out a touch, there's the cast, thrown through onto the Tusk, and S4. The snowball will save the Tusk now, and Howl turns back for the son of the EGM, there's the God Strength, and slams into the wind. There's only one though. It's going to be Howl. Well, Bulldog somehow from miles away throws that one projectile. What is that? Do they know that Howl is there? I think he might have spotted out, and Howl turns into Akke, but Alliance, they're ready and waiting for this. They give up the whip stock to Howl, keep being out. They don't have a stun, do they? They come with a steering chain. They caught him. S4 somehow gets the lockdown onto the Sven.
Never pied himself, unless he's like a support Sven, but...
A support Sven? Oh, we haven't seen that in a long time. Back in the days of support Sven, support Alchemist. They'll jump on Akke off the top, the snowball forward. Alliance just want to try and draw this one out, drag him back, and they'll TP Bulldog in as well to get some of the experience and gold. Alliance 6-2 towards bottom. Oh, still really moving around the map, and another smoke from Newbee. This is the thing, they like explosive vision. They'll jump onto Akke. The support kill is still a kill. They'll gain gold, but more importantly, look, the hero of Alliance is off the map for 30 seconds.
Smoke towards one of their cores. They either smoke towards the Alchemist or the Sven and hope to find a fight. It's better to smoke towards the Sven though, because the Alchemist can boost the travel lane.
I think they found EGM, JP, holding on to that jump ability. There we go, lasso into damage, and Ren will come in. Secure the kill. Down at bottom, S4. He goes for the Slight Fist, God's Strength, Shadow Blade, Howl, exactly like you were saying. God's going to go in for one slam, then the Stormbolt. Where's the XM? He doesn't need it! Doesn't need the second one, only needed the first. Double tap. It's denied towards mid. They got the one up at top a little while ago. Not really gaining too much ground here. The foothold that Alliance had in the first 3 or 4 minutes, it is dwindling and dwindling as Akke. He will also dwindle in the burning fires of that rider.
Playing like it when
the Amber Spirit now. He's saved up about 3,300 gold, I think, over on S4. Battle Fury. He's not bought any components yet, guys.
Oh, he's got one. He's got the Quelling Blade, you know, Dirk?
The little one.
The staple
the
one.
Little one, yeah.
If you could find it nice, because it stops the Sven doing what he just did at bottom lane and also stops the Batrider initiation. So
true.
But you don't want the first item lane, because that comes much further down the track.
Snowball save there. Kaka keeps the one alive. Howl, he's Shadow Bladed up, comes through the shaft, blocking EGM, but Alliance, keeping their teammate alive. Howl trapped in the Sprout, the bane of Sven's existence. S4 chains through. He's got a slight as well. Sven, where are they? The slam comes out, but Sven has dropped a Newbee. Fly back from EGM's whip.
They're good news, so they're making a play towards the pit. They've got to get here fast, though.
That was a late decision. Bulldog TP'd towards the Ancients, and it looked like he was going to start farming over there, but moving forward, Treants out, stolen by Chuan. They'll look for the Enchantress, find him, Moo runs through. Control the EGM is good, and last one to Loda. No dive factor, gets stunned there. The God Strength leads through too, but the Scout holds him in. Slug still dead, and the Death Boy's not going to do a flipping thing. He's tickling away at the Alchemist. And Alliance, they will retreat, losing that slot like...
Alliance were just kind of stuck with a tough choice there. Just give up Roshan or go in. Someone with limited vision. They had the one ward kind of scouting across the river, but they couldn't. And a Sven who's kind of six-slotted. I mean, arguable there, but an Aegis though.
They've got 2 high ground heroes who can stand up there with impunity almost, and then they've got Battle Riders to counter initiate. Kaka maybe to try and save the snowball. I don't think Newbee are done just yet. Alliance, all of a sudden, Newbee come out the gates and they're knocking on your front door. Loda is thinking about going into Howl, and they will try and pop this Aegis. Sven turns Armor popping through as well, stun on to EGM. And Loda, he's left here without a battle. They're going to try and slam him with KP on the front line. And to slow things down at a lost EGM while Muga sprints forward, running through the ranks of the line, looking at a hit onto S4, and he's nearly got it. What's the man to the pound? There we go. Leaking, holding him, that's S4, nothing to the down. S4, on the front line for Mu, he's still tanking through everything. The Alliance throw at them and the racks in the meantime, God. The racks have fallen.
Newbee just make it look easy here. They're going to try to be a bit of a rebuttal here as Newbee on the retreat, but Newbee just spent the first 28 minutes farming. They get themselves names and they're pushing high ground. That's what this game has come down to. As far as a game of timing goes, this is the best example imaginable because Newbee just told this timing where Alchemist is going to be zip-loaded. We're going to have an Amos on our Sven, who's our big high ground sieger, and there's nothing Alliance can do. They don't have damage output. Kill one of those cores, let alone both.
They threw the Alchemist and threw the Sven to try and get into that back lines, and I do wonder maybe they could have tried something like a relocate into the back. But at that point, it was already too late. They allowed Newbee to get up onto high ground.
To defend against multiple Ag Scepters being called and Aegis as well. How's building towards what looks to be an assault for us, so...
Okay, Network lead and a bit of experience lead there, KP. This is the move from Alliance. They smoke up preemptive and stop this. Push on to the tier 2, and they're going for more counter dropping low. The TP from Bulldog just goes that one all move. Actually, Captain Play held in with the Sprout and How. He joins the fight. He slams one. He's taking it instantly out of the game. Although they're looking for the squad trust, but move. Option. Oh, very close. The pounce over the high ground will allow Loda to escape. But Newbee and catch Bulldog. S4 says not today.
Great defensive play there from Alliance, not allowing themselves to lose anyone, although...
Not over just yet. Loda, this guerrilla warfare, he's stacking up the S moves, looking to come punching back, he's popping something in invisibility, the Lincoln is there as well. While How is actually dropping here as well. Loda. But Clark, I don't know how many SSM stacks he's got up, but he's got a hell of a lot with a double kill now for him. Loda finds a nice fair few and moves, tries to TP out. Clark, where is it? No, S4. Very nearly.
Unlucky there for S4 with the series team. Loda ends up with...
But you can control yourself, the Hex. He's trapped, he's stunning. That ultimate still gets healed up though as Loda looks to pounce back onto him. His outlet, he's losing so much stats. 32 stacks up on this Loda's lockdown. Still pummeling is the team Newbee, but he's on the high ground. And the Taylor's hit. The damage out from S4 and Loda retreats for now. Looks for the heal. S4 Sprout again from Bulldog, but Loda dropping low over on the sidelines. Well, S4 turns into a team fight and goes back into move. This guy, he's dropping low in the Hex. Bulldog holds things out a little bit longer. Concoction not going to land on setting up the line. Turn back to How. Bulldog, there we go. Get out. The Sven finally brings things back into the hands of Newbee, and they're not done. They want to keep chasing a good cancel out of TP, but this Alchemy, even with all of those stats stolen out by Loda, he just never stops chopping through people. Guns for show, nice for a pro, says Mo.
I'm just going to some slot or two, so there's a lot of room for Alliance to grow.
If only they could give an axe to the Witch Doctor Loda. Oh, he does count them out there. The big collapse on S4, though the damage is good in the Ember.
He's got a red down. He could come back into this fight if Newbee overextends.
How long does that one last, though? Not too sure. Roshan. He's dropping incredibly quickly in Alliance, considering fighting into this one. They buy back. You're right, Gods. S4 wants to return into this, and now the high ground advantage belongs to Alliance. They have the strategic movement here, and the stun from How. Oh, the good Hex and Bulldog. They save the next one now. The Hex back up to the change as well. Loda pounces but misses his target on the top. Where's S4? He brought back into this. He's going to make damn sure he doesn't die. The change will keep him alive for now, but he's still going. Oh, he's out. The stun will not last, but he's very far away. Trying to get himself back in the fight while Loda is trying to get through on the clock. KP dropping low as well. The stacks are coming up on Loda. Well, no, just runs through rampant into the ranks of Alliance. But S4 as well as Loda is still alive. Is that a buyback from Bulldog? Damn right it is. Comes into the fight again and looks for the outlet. Still, S4 needs to acquire a target and keep this fight going while Newbee and Alliance just completely battling it out for a good minute there.
The kiting from Newbee is just so on point. They're not letting Loda get this stack. The 17 is just stretched out this
Look at where How is. Look at where How is. He's coming in from the back end as well. Alliance have no idea, and Akke just cleaves through into oblivion while Bulldog this buyback. Olivia dieback is flying on the top of the 4-7 the damage not quite tries. And they get the Alchemist. Alliance, finally a break for them. But can they get anything more?
How please.
He's got the cleave as well, but How cannot stand up against Loda's slot.
Two teams just brawling at 111 stolen Agi. It started off slow for him, but towards the end of the fight, he just got a huge
Roshan for a nearly dead Loda. Oh, he wanted to kill that off, and it's low. He's half HP. Pops the shadow down, turns on the shotgun, he'll kill. Oh, he does! Finds the pick for Roshan. Looks like it belongs to Newbee, and they'll get the Aegis onto it. The Enchantress for Chuan. And Alliance, they were inches away from securing Aegis for themselves. Oh, now going to get EGM.
Yep. After the relocate out gets blown up. Still, more to initiate in and still have the blink available, so...
Batrider's been whining about the Sven getting an axe 2 minutes ago, so Alchemist, pulls it out of his pocket and says, ho ho ho! Jeez! Didn't even see that one happen. He's been willing to see, oh, KP very nearly got in there with the last one to Loda, and How slams into that tier 3 while Moo, he's playing recon, he's moving himself forward into Alliance to stop.
It's good damage, and they should wait for the God Strength to come back online. Even though the eye is still dead, I think it's either you wait for the God Strength to come back up, or you wait for a clean kickoff out of your Batrider lasso. You can't just try and brute force down these Raxes without being punished by Alliance.
Nearly everyone has the back by now. Will jump away. Lincoln Sphere will pop though. Nice for Loda. Looks for KP. He's got a Ghost Scepter through. He turns for Kaka. There's a snowball. He's not able to get it off just yet. Kaka turns for the punch. He's skipped himself alive while EGM Ghost Scepter's up. The gem is dropped and banished as well. So the buyback from West to turn back onto Moon. Loda. There's the bat. Actually doing a hell of a lot of damage to this Artemis. Don't know how big but he's cracking through it all. And meanwhile, Enchantress ripping through one on the side, but Moo is gone. Alliance, good focus fire there. While Bulldog somehow got us away like a little rat. Hard to play in his own jungle, but it's not over just yet. Is there a bat? Is there a stun? Of course there is! He's got a double proc down there from Loda with the MKB and the bash. Still, he's dead for hands to defend your tier 3 and racks up a top lane. Alliance, they are on the front foot now, and Chanting fights back, and they might look for more as they jump in. S4, no, he remnants away, there's no catch, but Loda, he says thank you very much, it's about on the punch, Noble, saving me, Jet, routed by Bulldog, kept alive, and gathers away. How doesn't get the kill, and Loda, oh, the damage is coming through, out from How, but he jumps out. And Slark, slippery little fish.
Yeah, EGM's died 8 times, but Newbee had to commit so much to actually bring him down. On top of that, Bulldog's crowd played just to kite here in the field.
They can't stop it.
As well,
they can't stop it.
They don't want to use the Alchemist Spike. They're in a position where losing one lane of Rax is far from game over, and with tier 2 tower in mid and bottom, it's not worth committing a buyback.
How long until Bulldog can TP? Roshan, doesn't matter. He's already dead. People look available for Bulldog, but they'll give up the Aegis and the cheese and try and push into tier 3 towards the middle lane. Looks like Alliance don't really care too much. Roshan's taken out by Newbee, at least for now. Map
Here or MKB at this stage. Full consideration towards the second data list. We'll find out. There we go. The crowd won. I can hear him chanting. I'm pretty sure they're saying rape.
Decent job. Bulldog's got his little army out.
He wants to be back to defend though. We see him there like just sprouting up the Wraith Drax to prevent the Alchemist being able to attack it. So just the small things Alliance is doing right.
Do not give Newbee an inch while Move, the real Alchemist, he does push forward onto the racks, but in comes Loda. Quite a fist is there as well, but Cask bouncing back. KP as well as Kaka getting the split fist, Loda goes forward, give us a bait onto Kaka. Musk is dead, but How wants UGM and he'll get him as well. How finds the Whisper now, looks for the Slark as well, and got the last throw off from KP nearly drops very fast to that flight of fist, but they're not going to be able to find a kill. Loda turns back with one slide of his nice little dagger. Moo is left alone with his own devices. He doesn't really have a team to follow him up. One still very far away, but Moo can't slow it up. He puts himself out of the sprout. Okay, this guy's to illusion, so he hasn't got a way to get out of the trees. No, well, Loda, no! Target! Oh! The Slark! Moo looked like he was alone, but anything else to buy, I've got no one else to give stuff to, so this money may as well go to the Tusk. You know, your Agnes upgrades and like the double up, so AGM call with Loda and Slark, through it, ow! The damage on this Slark, there's no buyback from Loda, and Newbee might just have done it with that one move by KP. Into the racks they go, and How just slams these buildings down, demolishes through Alliance's base.
Well, as we wrap up game number 1, let's stop the warding there. They drop the ward on the high ground, and that sets up everything. KP on the Batrider gets that great initiation off purely because of the vision that they were given, and Alliance will now be up against Mega Creeps, and I imagine we'll just see their throne go down. Without the Slark IONOs, there's no way for them to defend here, it feels like.
S4, your ambush spirit has been pretty spectacular all game long, but you've got to show us the money now. Defending almost 1v5, you can try and rely on Akke, you can try and rely on Bulldog, but this ambush spirit, he's the one that has to try and hold back the hordes of Newbee. Move into the throne they go. Alliance not going to give up just yet. Akke drops incredibly low. The Glimmer Cape will save him while the damage mesh ball looks good, but Alliance, the tank is empty. Honestly, S4 doesn't really have a leg to stand on as he wanders himself back into his fountain, and Newbee, it looks like they've done it. Taking down the Ancient, moves on a killing spree. Game number 1 with another double Astro to secure things off. GG is called, Alliance tap out, and Newbee take game 1 in its best of 3.
It became so interesting once we got to that ultra late game scenario, because for the entire early to mid game, it was a game of economy. Newbee out-farming Alliance. Newbee hitting this timing where they were so farmed with Alchemist 6 on Aegis, they just took a racks. But once Alliance held on, we got to this late game where it was no longer about items. Who was more farmed than who? It was entirely about who got the better initiation. Can KP ever find the lasso? And it took him almost 60 minutes, but he finally